I'm just gonna start off by brushing my brows. And I like to do my brows first, then my eyes, then my foundation. So that way, whenever I'm doing my eyeliner, I don't mess up my foundation or my concealer, or fallout from my eyeshadows doesn't get on my foundation. To carve out my eyebrows, Master Conceal by Maybelline. I use this to carve out my eyebrows because some people find this to be full coverage, but I personally don't feel this is full coverage. So I'll use this to carve out my eyebrows, and then I'll use it as a primer and a base for my eyeshadow, and then if it's not covering up enough of my veins, I will go back in with the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. So what I do is I just take a little bit of this, and this is in the shade 10 Fair. I just put some of this on the back of my hand like that. And I take an angled eyeshadow brush. That's not it. Like this. And I use it to carve out my eyebrows. I keep wanting to say eyeshadow. Get my Maybelline. A lot of my products are Maybelline because I just like Maybelline products. The Instant Age Rewind concealer, and I'll just put a little bit, probably just a little bit more on there. This on sale. It's the Wet n Wild Brulee, Cream Brulee. It's just a single eyeshadow. I use this to set my concealer. I have something, I don't know what that was. I don't really like to swipe when I set my concealer, just like you wouldn't want to swipe when you set your under eye concealer, because you're just going to pick that up and you're going to move it. And we don't need this to be moved at all. And the reason why you set your concealer or your primer for your eyeshadow is the same reason why you set your concealer under your eyes. It's so that it doesn't crease, for one, and two, if I were to take, let's say, like for today, I'm going to be using some dark eyeshadows, and I went straight in with my eyeshadow, that's where it's gonna stick, and it's gonna be patchy because it's gonna stick to it because my concealer is still wet, and when it dries, it's still going to be sticky. The first one I'm gonna take is this color right here. I'm gonna get some on my brush, and you tap off the excess. Space between my brow bone and my transition shade, because later on I'm going to be building that transition shade up a little bit more, so I want to leave room to kind of keep me like lower. So that's what that transition shade is for, so you know your color doesn't need to go above that, because what you're going to be blending is from here down, and your transition shade is what's transitioning from your brow bone to your darker colors in your crease. I'm gonna move over from the BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm gonna take Whiskers, this shade from the Laura Lee Violet Voss palette. I'm gonna take Whiskers, and remember to tap off your brush. Okay, so I meant to put tape down for this video, so what I'm gonna do, since I didn't put any tape down, and I will need to put tape down for this video, because sometimes I won't use tape, but sometimes I will if I want the eyeliner to be more sharp and the eyeshadow to come all together sharp. So what I'm gonna take is this Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water, Cleansing Water. I don't know how to say that, but it doesn't really matter because everybody sounds everything differently. It's English, you can say it how you want. Okay. And while we're blending, if you guys could go over to your subscribe, click it, and subscribe for me, so that way we can make more videos, we can learn more together, and we can get some more content out there. And comment if there's something specific that you would like to see. Please tell me, and I will try my very hardest to work that out. Or I can message you and we can work out something together and get her going. I tried to upload, last week I uploaded twice. But I want to try and upload not every other day, because I video one day, edit the next day. So I'll try to upload like 3 times a week if I can. So the more y'all like, comment, subscribe, the more videos we can do, the more people we can get on here to help us grow our community on here. Okay, I totally went too far with this one. So what we're gonna do, it's okay, everybody goes a little too far, is I'm gonna take Britches from the Laura Lee Violet Voss palette. Britches, let me make sure that's it. Britches right here, it's just like a nude color like we were using in the, not Maybelline, the Wet n Wild palette. Not palette, wasn't a palette, single shadow. And I'm just gonna go over the top of that and kind of like chill out that shadow. It's a little too hype in here for us right now. more of that. And I kind of just brought it up too far because I'm just don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Honestly, you guys, I don't really pay attention. I get to talking and then I forget about what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna rub a little bit off my hand because we don't want that much on there. And I'm just gonna take this and blend this out a little bit more. But I don't want to add product. I just want to make sure that it's blended out nice and easy. And now what I want to do is I want to go dark. Like dark. So this is called Lou. And I'm just going to take just a little brush. I probably should use something more. It'll be right. This is just an e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush. And if you want to know what this brush was, it was the Wet n Wild, I believe, large eyeshadow brush or crease brush. I'm guessing it's a crease brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit more, but I'm still going to tap. And we're just going to press it in there. Now that is the color I'm looking for. We're just going to push that in there, but we're not going to go above the crease. We're leaving it here. We're doing silver, so you can see. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that same concealer on the back of my hand. I'm going to take that same brush we used to carve out our eyebrows with, and I'm going to just get some on it like this. And y'all just bear with me because I freaking hate cut creases. Like, I don't know what my issue is, but I just can never seem to do them right. Take this, come on now, a brush like this. I'm gonna tap into the glitter and directly on to my lid. I'm using the Pixi H2O Skin Drink. The only place I could find this is at Target. This stuff feels so good on your face, so good. We're gonna take They're Real Push-Up Liner by Benefit. It's a gel liner. You just pop the cap, and you get an applicator kind of like this. And you can move it back and forth, but I'm not, since I already have gel in there. But you can push it back and forth. It's like rubbery, and I love it. I love it. It's the best gel liner I've ever used. And I'm not a gel liner person. I'm a liquid person. And now I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Paris Up to 12 Hour Infallible, the Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner. And now I'm going to go in with the Professional by Benefit, that much on the back of my hand, and apply it to my nose area. And then I come out here, and then I put some on my forehead where you have problems with pores. And that, for me, that's here, out here, and underneath my nose, and on my mouth, and on my nose, and up through here, and on my forehead. Another thing that I just got is from Walmart. This was $1. It's a color corrector kit because I don't really have one, and I'm obviously red, and I have some darkness under my eyes, so what better way than correct it. So it comes like this. Oh, hey, I'm gonna pop that sucker out. Look at that. That's not too bad. So I'm going to just take with my finger, I'm going to take the green, and I'm going to apply that where I'm red. And then I'm going to take this salmon-y color and put that underneath my eyes where I have my circles. And now, what we all been waiting for again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it, and we gotta get it ready, but I don't want it to get all over my, there we go. Oh, that was a little much. So I'll just apply a little bit over here. Oh, don't get on there. I'm such a mess, y'all. I tried to be like an Instagrammer, but it just didn't work. Put some up here. Watch, this is gonna all be way too much. But I'm going to take, again, Maybelline. This is not sponsored. I promise you. I just am in love with Maybelline's products. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I feel like this has flashback for me, at least. Some people, they doesn't have flashback for. But, so I only take a little bit, just enough to set it. I don't bake anymore with it. This is Stay Matte by Rimmel. I've hit pan. I love this stuff. I use the shade 003 Natural. I'm not cream contouring. I'm not using any more creams or liquids on my face. So now I'm going to set my entire face. Now, why do we do this? Because I am using a powder contour. Okay, so just like with up here, if I go in with the powder contour on my face when my foundation is sticky, patchiness. That's all we're gonna see is patchiness, and we don't need that in our lives, especially not on New Year's. I'm gonna go apply some lashes real quick, and then we'll be right back. And we have lashes. I use the Ardell Fake Mink 810s Lash Paradise from, pretty sure this is L'Oreal. Yes, this is L'Oreal. Okay, back with our L'Oreal eyeliner. We're gonna go back over the eyeliner just in case we messed it up anyway doing our eyelashes. I'm gonna take my NYX gel liner, and we're going to put that in our waterline. Now we're ready. You guys, this is exactly why I don't leave stuff on my hands, because I'll get it everywhere. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And we're going to warm up. Now, with this black Bookie brush, we're going to take, oh, I already told you. This is by Rimmel. This is the Trio. It's a highlight, contour, and blush. I obviously only use the contour out of this.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
I like to take this brush, nothing really on it normally, and I like to just swirl it around in there, tap it off, and make my nose look not as big as it is.
The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And
For blush, my best friend left this at my wedding and still has yet to come back to get it, but I love it. Now, I take this brush from the same brush set that my mom got me, and I've got sparkles all over my face. Just dismiss it because they're just gonna be there. I take it and I tap it in there. I use this for blush because it's smaller, and then tap it off, and I just work up. I don't put it in one place, I work it up. Now this is where this little palette comes into play for highlight. This is a 9 Matte Metallic eyeshadows. Now, these, I use this one, and this one for highlight, but as y'all can see, I usually use this one. Now let me just show y'all, because we're about to sparkle our way into the new year, y'all. Can y'all see that? Y'all, I got this highlight, or this contour, or eyeshadow.
we'll go through the wasteland.
Y'all. Okay, this is the Wet n Wild Color Con in the shade Brandy Wine, and I'm gonna use this to line my
Through the highways till my shadow turns to sun rays.
And what I'm gonna take is I have this Vivid Matte Liquid by Maybelline, and oh my gosh, y'all. This is a matte lipstick. It does not feel matte on your lips. It feels creamy. That's what it feels like. And this is in the shade 38 Smoky Rose. And then I have another Vivid Matte Liquid in 5 Nude Thrill.